Hi, everybody. It is the Jason Rev Show, and I'm your host, Jason Rev. This is going to be some WandaVision theories that I've had. I've been percolating some WandaVision theories in my head after watching episode 5 3 times and watching the rest of the season yesterday. I did a rewatch again, and some things were just coming to me. I was like, a couple of things that popped up in this head of mine, and I'd like to start talking to you guys about them. So, what I'd like to start with is I believe that the director Hayward. I believe that he had people working on Vision to see if they could replicate him and maybe make him into a weapon, maybe weaponize Vision. And I think Wanda might have got, you know, she's a telepath, so maybe she found out about this, and that's why she broke in all angry to get his body. That could possibly be why she did that. And then Hayward spinning it so that he can, come out looking like, the good guy. That they're the good guys because he wants it back because he wants to complete the weapon that he was creating. Much like if you watch The Mandalorian, how they wanted to get Grogu back so they could get his blood. You know, Hayward wants to get Vision back because he wants to create his weapon. So he is a villain. I don't know if he would. I don't know if I'd say he's the villain, but he is a villain. Or he's just a bureaucrat. He's one of those typical corrupt bureaucrats that wants to get things done at all costs, and he has no morals or scruples, and that's why he under the guise Monica Rambeau came up with this great idea to bring in a 1980s drone. Awesome idea. She wants to converse with Wanda. She wants to talk to Wanda. She wants to see what's happening, what's going on. And as soon as she got in there, and then as soon as Hayward saw Wanda's eyes go red, he said some code word. I don't remember what it is. Sorry, it was like bad luck or bad day or something. And the other dude knew that was like their safe word. If you're some S&M person, that's their safe word. That was his trigger, his code word to make him take over the control from Rambeau and try to shoot at Wanda. He didn't. He wanted her done. He just because he wants to get Vision back. He wants to get the body back. So that leads to my next theory. I've got two potential theories on this, so I don't know. They're fighting in me to see which one I choose is right. The theory is Vision alive or is he not alive? The one thing is, on one hand, okay, let's say, for example, Wanda, uber powerful. She's like very powerful. She's a very powerful. She got her power from the Mind Stone. She could have took that, like they said, she could have taken Thanos down on her own. She's that kick-ass. So Wanda, Wanda is coming into her powers. Like she's developing them even stronger. So the ultimate would be using those powers to bring her love back, bring him back from the dead. But I don't know if she has that kind of power. She can warp reality, so possibly she could bring people back from the dead. But that's a big fucking ask. And then is Marvel going to go into there's a lot of talks of Mephisto and everything. Is Marvel going to go into that? I've heard theories that Marvel isn't going to want to go along with get the devil involved because the devil and all that stuff won't sell in China. And there's a billion people in China. You want to make that money. Disney and Marvel, they want to have that relationship. Look what they did with Iron Man 3. They, pretty much they had scenes in it that were totally dedicated to just appealing to China. Which, hey, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Make that money. But do I think, that Mephisto brought him back for her? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that they're going to make it that convoluted and difficult that maybe they're just going to go with what I think might be right, and it's my other theory that Vision is actually dead, and that she is manifesting the vision of him, and that he is actually one of her parts of her subconscious. That is what is his personality, always questioning, always wondering. It's like a part of her personality that's questioning and knowing morally that she is wrong, like knowing morally, Wanda, you are wrong. Whenever we do things as people, we know there's a right and a wrong. And if we are doing wrong, we still are aware of it. We justify it a lot of times, but we do know that we're wrong. And you know, like how they've always shown in movie and cartoons and everything, you got the angel and the devil on your shoulder. That could be, he could be the, you know, quote unquote, angel on her shoulder. And could that be what it is? Could it be that he is actually just a manifestation of one of her subconscious, you know, knowledge that what she's doing is wrong, overtaking it, she knows it's wrong, and that's why he's always questioning, and that's, you know, that, or is she that strong that she could bring someone back from the dead? I don't know. You guys comment. Oh, also, I forgot to say this in the beginning. Please subscribe and please like this video and share it. So yeah, that's another theory. So what do you think? Like, that is, what do you think, that Wanda is that powerful that she can bring Vision back? Even though he's a synthesoid, still, he did have, you know, he did need the Mind Stone. Because when she destroyed the Mind Stone, he was dead. But is she that powerful that she could bring him back from the dead? And how the hell did Pietro come? Like, that is a whole new, I haven't even thought about that one. Maybe I'll think about it while I'm talking about my next theory. And my next theory, I think, you know, I think that, okay, there's talk that Wanda is going to be the big bad in Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. She's going to be in Doctor Strange, and she's going to be in. There's talks of her being in Iron Man, in Spider-Man 3. That would all be cool, but I don't know if they want to make her the big bad. I don't know. But that's something I can't tell. I'm gonna predict how this season is gonna end, not based on those things. I'm gonna predict how I think it's gonna end based on what I think would be a good ending to the series. Because I believe it's only gonna be a one go series. I don't think they're gonna do it again. Like, what is, she's gonna resurrect him again, unless it doesn't resolve at the end of this, but I think it will. I think somehow Wanda is too powerful. A person coming in and trying to fight her, or a team coming in to take her down, I don't think is going to be possible. I think you got to reason with her heart to heart. You got to reason with her. Any of you people, and this is going to be spoilers for the television series Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Any of you people that have watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer know that in season 6, Willow's girlfriend Tara was killed. And Willow did not take it well. By the end of the season, she became like Dark Willow. And she just went bad. And she was going to destroy. Buffy couldn't take her. Nobody could take her. And what it took was her Xander, her best friend, coming and talking to her heart to heart, talking about yellow crayons and everything, just to make her talk her down from that ledge, essentially. Like, make her, show her that human connection, make her, you know, realize that she's angry. She doesn't want to do these things, that it's just grief and anger and hurt. So, if there's going to be a person in the Marvel Cinematic Universe who can do it, it can't be Vision, because, like, I think he's dead. I don't think Vision can talk her, because I think he's only a manifestation of her grief, and a manifestation of one of her subconscious personalities. So I don't think it's going to be Vision. I don't know if it's going to be this new Pietro. I don't know what if he is. If he's just a manifestation of her memory, and it's skewered because he looks different and she recast him. Did they, you know, is she bringing the mutants from another universe? I don't know about that stuff. But I do think that, in my mind, the only other person she's made an actual connection with. If you go back to all the films that she's had a major part in, okay, she's had a major part in she was introduced in Age of Ultron. She had a major role in Civil War. She had a major role in Avengers Infinity War, and she had a major role in Avengers Endgame. So she had a connection with Clint Barton in Age of Ultron. In Age of Ultron, Clint gave her a speech when they were inside this room, and he was talking to her and told her to be an Avenger. If she stays in here, that's fine. She can just stay in that room. But if she comes out, she's an Avenger, and she's gonna have to fight essentially. And it was this motivational speech that she needed. And Clint and her kind of connected at that point. And then in Civil War, it was Clint who came to save her from being under house arrest with under house arrest with Vision. So Clint came there. So they connected. They kind of connected there. So they felt like a kinship, and she defended Clint and sent Vision flying into the ground. And then in the end of Endgame, her and Clint had a little talk at the end, talking about, did they know? Does Vision know? Can they feel it? Can Black Widow feel it? And she said she believes they can. So she's gone through a lot of grief. A lot of grief. She's lost her brother. She's lost Vision. She, over the 2 years or 3 years, whatever it was, between Civil War and Infinity War, they were on the run. It was her, Captain America, Black Widow, and Falcon. Captain America is gone, lost to time. They don't know where he is. Black Widow has died. Falcon is off doing his own thing with Bucky. So all the people that she'd been tight with for that little piece, they're gone. Everybody's gone. She has no sounding board. So she has, like, essentially nobody. Clint is like the only person in the world who somewhat has a connection with her. Somewhat can talk her down. And also, Clint has his own tragedy. He can come and relate. When Clint's family blipped, and he lost them all, remember? When they blipped away for those 5 years, he went dark. He became Ronin. He was dark. If Clint is gone, Clint can relate. He can, come and talk to Wanda and be like, look, I understand what grief does. I know what grief does to a person. Look at what I did. It's irredeemable, but my wife and them are back, and I love them, and I have to make peace with what I did, and I had to make peace. You need to make peace with what happened here, and you need to make peace with Vision. And do I know if that's going to work? I don't know. Hawkeye has his own TV show coming out, so maybe this is the way to spin it off. I don't know. Maybe he comes over with the new Hawkeye, Kate Bishop. Maybe she's involved with it too. So it's kind of like a spin-off. I don't know. But I think that would be something, because honestly, Monica Rambeau, Darcy, Jimmy Woo, love the characters, love them. I would want them to get their own series, actually, but I think Monica's going to get some powers and become a photon. But I would love to see them continue in the MCU. I love their characters, but I don't think they have made the connection with Wanda that's going to have her talk her down. And that's the thing. Clint, I think, is the only person living that's in the MCU that maybe can talk her down. Let me know what you guys think. This is the Jason Rev Show for Saturday, February 6th, talking about theories on WandaVision. Let me know what you think, and like I said, please click subscribe, please like, and comment in the comments. Yeah, let me know if you think that what I'm saying is total malarkey or what. Thank you very much. Have a good day.